Hey man, how can I get that Big U Sports League merch?
Hey, you asked for it. We got it. Big U Sports League merch. Go to our website, thebiguthleague.com. Go to the merch tab and choose the merch you want. We got t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, and anything you need. Thebiguthleague.com. Our staff will create these pieces for you and mail them off to you. Drop ship at the drop of a dime. Big U Sports League merch at thebiguthleague.com.
What it do, man? It's your boy Hall of Fame TV. We in the building. It's going down December 13th through the 16th, 2024. D1 Nation National Championship. Hall of Fame TV will be in the building. In Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest national tournaments going down. Hey, if you want to join, you have to win your league. You got to be a league champion to be a part of this D1 Nation National Tournament. Also, you got to be a part of the NISD. Sign up now. Don't wait till you think you're going to win. You know you're going to win. Sign up today. And then pay your $450 per team. You guarantee 3 games in the D1 Nation National Tournament in Dallas, Texas. Hit me up today. It's going down. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Hall of Fame TV. We in the building.
I'd rather go buy me a new deck of cards.
Now, what you gonna do with it? Because they didn't just come to see you show up. They came to see you show out. So my question is, what you gonna do with the moment? Let's maximize.
I'm repping the Big U Sports League. These boys be playing at warp speed. If you got a good coach, support please. It's a heavyweight fight with more teams. The media hype is on team. With that boy Hall of Fame, we gon' win. With the BYC, we roll in. When they go against us, they gon' fold in. Don't be late for the rush hour. He be acting like Ghost when he on power. The fans be ready to go hours. When they talking cash money, it goes sour. But they be off the hook when they on the book. 22 but sauce, so they got the look. With the ball in their hand, they be off the hook. Like an NBA player, they got the cook.
Let's dominate. Yes, let's take advantage of it. Yes, let's make it subdue itself. Yes, fellas, but I want you to have fun. The 3 words, what are they? Smart, discipline, antagonist. Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want.
The trench game, and you know, when you come down to the trenches, it's all about who has gas in that fourth quarter. You know, and this is the first game of the year. You know, and a lot of people, like you said, Mike, that spring stuff or those tournaments. Man.
All right, hey, we got the Chiefs in the building. Game of the week. Where my head coach? Normally I got a mic and we got speakers out here, but we don't.
And being able to change it. How hard is it to change a scheme or play calling once the season starts compared to doing the adjustments right in the preseason?
It's real hard. You know, if it ain't working, you're gonna try to figure it out to make it work. But it's real hard. You got to be.
Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Episode 9. I'm about to recover week 8 in the Big U Sports League. I'm your boy Hall of Fame. We got Pat and Raymond in the building. Let's get into it, man. Hey, it's getting closer to that playoff time. And seeding really matter. Hey, people can't keep taking losses in this league, man. Let's talk about that a little bit, playoffs a little bit, before we get into this show.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never got this many calls about the playoffs in my history of doing this. But everybody's anxious. Everybody's trying to get to the playoffs. First off, we're going to start with the age peer side. So their playoffs, they're on a bye this week. So everybody's on a league-wide bye on age per side this week. Playoffs will be Sunday, November the 3rd at DeSoto UHL. Sunday, November the 3rd at UHL. I was going to try to do it on Saturday. I don't think we can fit all these games in there. But if anything changes, we will let you know. We're still a couple of weeks from that. But yeah, Sunday, November the 3rd, you have the ones versus the fours, the twos versus the threes. Yeah, they're going all day long on Sunday, November the 3rd. The very next week, you're going to have some of the championship games. You'll have the 6U championship. You have the 9U championship, the 10U championship, and the 12U championship on that day. The next week, you'll have the rest of the teams that didn't play on that first championship weekend. Then we're talking about age group right now. So on regular championship week, we'll have 6U traditional, 7U age period, 8U traditional, 8U age period, 10U traditional, 11U age period, 12U traditional, and probably going to drop to 13U. 13U is possibly going to happen on the 10th, but I think more than likely on the 17th. But all that'll be updated. We got a little time with that. I would say Thursday of this week, we'll probably put out a definite lockdown schedule for the age period side as far as that is concerned about what championships will happen on what week. But right now, November the 3rd, Sunday at DeSoto UHL, we are kicking off age period day. Be there all day. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 to 11 games that day. So y'all come out, man. Traditional is going to kick it off on that Saturday. So traditional kicks off on the Saturday. They'll have all their games. There's going to be 15 games that day. It would be 16, but 12U first place team will get a bye that week on the traditional. So it'll be 15 games that day, all day long, starting at 9 in the morning, rolling to about 8 or 9 at night. So DeSoto UHL, again, will be out there on Saturday, kicking it with the playoffs. Bidnezz will be out there. We'll be rolling deep. We're going to have fun with it. The Hall of Fame TV will be in the building. Mike Riley will be in the building. Poetry in Motion will be in the building. Everybody be there, making it the big scene that it always is. The second week of that playoff will be on the 9th. And then on the traditional side, like I said, mixed in with the age group side, we'll have the big championships at Kincaid. November the 17th is going down.
Hey, I can't wait, man. Hey, man, these some of the rings from last year through the Big Two Sports League. Hey, Pat got some new ring for y'all, man. Can y'all see that? Hey, show them what they got this year, man.
Oh, hey, we got Big U Business, just like the name of the show. We got Big U Business. Multiple colors on the rings. They golden. They shiny. You can't really see the shine because I ain't got no lights on it right now. But yeah, these things is big as hell. Like this thing is heavy. It feel about as heavy as the Heisman Trophy from last year.
And what y'all playing for, man? Get ready to get them rings. Ring season. It's ring season, what y'all call it. 2024 Big U Sports League. But we're gonna get right into some of these scores. Y'all got anything else before we get into these scores?
Hey, I'm gonna say one more thing. The trophies are different this year too. We busted out the same style of trophies the last 3 years, I believe. I wanted to do something different to change it up or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be some different trophies. Y'all see it. Y'all gotta get to the stadium to see it. But they taller, they bigger. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting and stuff, man. I'll be excited to see how everybody feel holding the new style trophy up.
Man, who representing today in the comments, man? I want to see y'all down there. Who representing today? I need to see who in the comments. It's getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Y'all too quiet for me. Who representing? Put them swords. I want to see. Hall of Fame TV want to see who representing today. Who got the most representation today? Episode
Yeah, put
eight.
them animals up that look like rhinos. I want to see some rhinos in there. Put them cobras off in there, man. Let me see what you got. Where them panthers at? I need to see all that off in there. We definitely, hey, hurricanes, man. Put them hurricane winds off in there. Let me see what y'all got. Put them
Bulldogs.
up.
Let me see some of them bulldogs, man. I ain't them Langston Lee bulldogs.
Let's go. We're
gonna jump right
cobras always in there.
The cobras, yeah, they be jumping in there. They be right in there, getting into it. But let's see. They go move on to week scores for the week 8. Let's start off with per age. Let's go with it's a Bullet versus North Texas Chiefs. 6U.
Man, hey,
7-0.
I've been a fan of Coach Geist them over there all year long, man. But hey, they got a little work to do, man. I think that was their first loss of the year. And so I was, I was like, wow. And I know the Chiefs are, I think they're like in third place on flag, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. And they put up a hell of a fight. I think the best flag game I saw of the year is when they played the Cardinals. But man, they got guys them over there, man. Oh man, Chief
Yeah,
Nation rocking.
they
Yeah,
rocking.
big shout out to the Chiefs flag, man. That was a good good win.
Then you have the 8U over the Chiefs 44-0. I kind of expected that. I expected that win over the Chiefs. What about y'all?
Well, I'm gonna say this, boy. The AU Bullet I'm really still trying to figure them out, boy, because they done had some major blowout wins. They done had some tight wins. They done kind of got blowed out on the other end, and I really don't. I don't know what to make of them. I'm still trying to figure them out. It's gonna be interesting with them in the playoffs. Because like I said, I just don't know what to think of them yet or whatever. They kind of been up and down this year for me, uh, but a very impressive win or something. This was the up week.
Yeah, and on the Chiefs side, man, another tough loss. Back to back weekends, man. Coming off of last weekend game against Texas Fate Warriors, man. So hey, but we get into the playoffs. I know they got one more game this upcoming week. Pat, they at Wichita.
Yeah, Wichita.
Yeah, Wichita, man. That's a tough 8U team that pulled off a win against the Cardinals, man. So it's getting tight, man. It's getting tight.
And then a 9U Bullet 19-6 over the Chiefs.
Yeah, so 9U Bullet, I think, has been probably the underrated team. We don't talk a lot about 9U Bullet. And as much as Bullet represent, man, we need to send us some videos and some highlights and stuff. I think 9U Bullet is the one I really haven't had a chance to catch. I know you was out there, Rain. You got a chance to see them when you was at Bullet that week.
I don't think that they played the week that I was out there.
I think they did. I think they played. They might have played Keller or something that week. I think they played Keller that week.
No, I've seen them. But I want to say it was earlier in the year, and I can't remember who I saw them play against. Because I know I like their quarterback. I think their quarterback is number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, guys, because I've been watching a lot of football lately. But I like the 9U, man. But I know that Chiefs 9U team has really struggled this year, just kind of finding their footing, and yeah.
And then the 10U game 21-14 Bullet way.
Yeah, I was talking to the referee. He said that was the best game of the day. He said very exciting game, back and forth. Anybody could have won that game. And that's the type of game you want, man. I feel like that 10U matchup is something you'll see later on. And yeah, that was a classic game. It was a classic game. Shout out to Bullet 10U and Sleazy Mob on that one.
And then Bullet. Oh, there you go. You go ahead, Raymond.
That one right there, that was a good, I think, warm up for the 11U Bullet on that game right there. Shout out to the Seahawks with Loke and them over there, man. Stepped up to take that game and play that game. They were excited to take that game and play it. But again, good shout out to them for taking that game. But again, Bullets 11U, I think they're on a pathway, on a collision course. We know who that collision course is going to be with.
Yes,
so
sir.
It's just, I think it's a matter of time now, man. So right now they're just kind of eking their way down that road to Kincaid.
Shout out 11U. They've been really strong this year. I don't think they've taken a loss at all this year, so they really kicking butt and taking names.
And then what? 12 you was off, correct?
Well, they were supposed to play. We was hoping to get that in the Dallas Cardinal game. Didn't happen. I think the city missed out on a treat because I don't think we're gonna get that game or that opportunity anymore. But yeah, that game was supposed to happen. It didn't happen.
Breaking news. I got a message earlier, and we'll get a confirmation later on. But the Cardinals were scheduled to play the Comets 12U team upcoming weekend. However, I got a message not too long ago that game may not happen, and the Bullet 12U and Cardinals 12U game may happen in place of that instead.
Okay, I'm ready to see
that. Hey, breaking news. That's what I'm talking about. Love it, man. Hey, that game gotta happen. That game gotta happen. Put on for the city, baby. It's going down. Breaking news only on Big U Bidnezz.
We'll see. We'll see. It's still up in the air. You still gotta get people to,
I mean, if it's an opportunity, I don't think there's no way this can't happen. Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
No.
Oh, definitely.
And then bring us to the end. We got EMU versus the Flame game. Texas Tar Heel 37-0. Tar Heel's been over there quietly beating up people after they took their loss.
Absolutely. And I'm so happy they beat the hell out of EMU. It's just for multiple reasons that I can't get into. But I'm so happy that happened. And they had to go all the way out to EMU and do what they did to EMU. I'm sorry. I'm sounding like a hater right now because probably I am. But great job playing game.
Flame guys there doing their thing. And hey, how people been asking me how is this playoffs gonna work for this age period? What teams are they playing against?
Well, I just literally went over there at the beginning of the show, and the schedule will be out. The schedule will be out on Thursday. So, be patient with us, people. The schedule will be out on Thursday. I already went over the format. It'll be out Thursday. And don't call me about it either. And coaches, let me say this. Don't send y'all coaches to call me. I'm talking to the owners. Owners, call me. Call Raymond. Don't send 3,000 coaches to call me because, bruh, I've had every team in this league and it broke my policy of having coaches call me. Or some coaches have circumvented their owners to call me. Don't do that. I'm talking to the owners. I'm starting. That's all I got to say. We got one soapbox a week.
Also, for the ones that's asking Hall of Fame TV, I don't know either. I tried to get him to tell y'all right now. Y'all will get it later date. I don't know.
Hey, and I'm going to say this. Most years, the league puts out the playoff schedule the week of the playoffs. So this is really unprecedented. I think everybody's just super anxious or super impatient. But we got you.
Okay, and then we're going to push right on to the traditional scores. We're going to start off with Dallas Reno. Before we get to Dallas Reno, they check out some of the highlights from their 10U.
All up in my video. All in my video.
Watch the
Hey man, it look like Dallas Rhinos out there having a day.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's highlights from the 10U, who by the way, are 5-2 on the year.
And that game on that 10 was 33-0 against the D-Town Panthers, man. As y'all see, they got something over there. The Dallas Rhinos, they down to show that they ready for playoffs.
No doubt. And you know what? The one stat I look at, and the standings on the website, and everybody can see these same stats as well. The one stat I look at is point differential. If your point differential is high, that proves to me that you are a good team. And they have a point differential of about 70 points. And so they're doing really well. They've allowed less than 60 points for the year and scored over 120 or 30. So that lets you know that they are a real strong team. It's no fluke. Sometimes you get them stats where the point differential is only 4 or 5 points, where it means them games are going any which way if they got a good record. But if they got a good record, the point differential is that big, hey, they doing it. They taking care of business.
Man, they all take care of business. They get into it. And then what they have, the 8U play against the D-Town Panthers also. They took a loss, 6-13, Panthers way.
Hey, shout out Panthers, man. I know they've been fighting an uphill battle all year long, and sometimes you just deserve some wins. You deserve some good things to go for you or whatever. So that puts them in the playoffs right now, as the standings stay today. There's still chances, but this last week of the season, guys, still chance that we can have some shakeups and some results change. I think they are solidly in that playoff position.
And then you have the 6U, Dallas Rhino 27 over D-Town Panthers 12.
Man, once again, shout out to the Rhinos. I thought they were a sleeper at the beginning of the season on multiple levels. They're proving it or whatever. They're catching some wins. The Rhinos are close to a 500 team on the flag level, and they're putting in some work, and their point differential is pretty close. So it lets me know that they're in most games they play.
And then we move right along over to Texas Wolves versus DFW Cobra 6U. Wolves 41-0.
Yeah, they got busy. This the Wolves. When they show up and do this, it's not surprising. And when they show up and beat you 12-0, it's also not surprising. It's like it's just, again, it's so hard to beat them. You have to have a great team. You got to have great coaching. You got to have everything working for you that day that you play them, man. So definitely looking forward to those guys going down into the playoffs. But again, shout out to the DFW Cobras flag, man. I know that they've been battling all year, man, but they just ran into probably the best flag team in the entire state Saturday. So this kind of results you're gonna get when you face that caliber of a team.
Nah, in fact, they are one of the top tier teams in the state. Then you have the
This is
8U.
wrong.
That
This
was
is
a good
wrong.
game. It was a good game. 6-7.
That score is wrong. That score is wrong.
Oh man, who sent me this, man? Y'all gotta stop sending me these scores anyway.
Hey, we get one a week. It actually should be reversed. Yeah.
Look, I'm thinking they took a loss, but no. So Wolves won 7-6.
The Wolves won 7-6 in overtime.
Slugfest.
Then we got the 10U, the Wolves 40-0.
Right. So I'll go over that 8U game, man. I know the graphic wasn't correct, but they did win 7-6. Slugfest game, man. The Texas Wolves 8U team. That's just basically that's their calling card. Like, they're going to keep that game under 12 points every weekend, and if you let them keep that game under 12 points, they have a good chance of beating you. The offense just really needs to catch holds, to catch up with their defense, man. But that's a really good team over there. 10U, man. MJ is really starting to kind of get in his bag over there with that offense. I know last weekend he had a good game, and then this weekend too. I know he has a quarterback over there that he's been letting loose lately. So they're adding the passing game to that power run game that they already have. and man, and then they really showed up. They have a really good offensive line over there, so they played a power game on Saturday, and this is the results of that. So it looks like they're catching their stride, man. They have definitely looked different than they did from week one.
And then the 12U 42-12 Texas Woodway.
Yeah, man, they just they got loose. The quarterbacks, the receivers, man, and that defense was just suffocating on Saturday. I think I got a couple of highlights and some videos from that. Man, but again, they're just on a roll, especially coming off of their tight, tough win against the Lancaster Bulldogs last weekend. They basically have seated themselves at the second slot on that 12U division, and they are probably not going to move from that spot until we get down the road, man. So, hey, shout out to MJ, man. Big bounce back from last year. If anybody don't remember, last year I don't think that they won a game at all during the regular season. So, big bounce back year for that 12U.
Okay, and then we move right over to Texas Fate Warriors. 27-6 over Lancaster Bulldogs.
Hey, shout out to the Texas State Warriors making strides on that level and stuff. I know that's the level where they got completely depleted in the after the spring season, so they had to start over from scratch. But for a team that's starting over from scratch, they're right in the thick of the playoff hunt. So shout out to them for putting that together.
And let me say this real quick on that flag, man. I'm really proud of that flag team. Not only did they rebuild that team, but just throughout the season, over the last couple of weeks, the things that have gone on outside the realm of football that they've had to deal with, man, and to still come out and to win this game on Saturday the way that they did, man, big shout out to that flag team, that flag coach, those kids, man, keep playing every given Saturday, man. And that old saying, one monkey don't stop the show.
And then the 8U, we have Texas Fate Warriors versus Southside Hornets, 44-0.
Hey, that was a show of power, man. Just showing the power of the big youth when you step outside of the league and to play games and stuff, and you get to show what that big youth business about. They took care of business like I expected them to.
Then we have the 10U, Texas 10U 47-0.
Hey, I mean, I would have to say this: the Texas State Warriors, and I was just talking to somebody there. I don't know who I was talking to. I talked to a lot of people, but I was saying they should play SED. They should play the Party Boys because that's the type of level that 10U is on right now. And I think them and Party Boys on a Sunday night hosted by Big U. I like that. That'd be a good game, man. We got to see something like that. Also, I want to shout out to the whole 10U division because we got 6 teams out of the 10 that are over 500. Like that lets you know that is the strong division. That is the premier division. You got 2 4-3 teams, 2 5-2 teams, a 7-0 and a 6-1. I mean, it's deep. That's a deep division over there.
I'll say this in comment, but I would want to see them play Bullet first team. I think they need to play. I think they would need to play Bullet's team first, then maybe step up to that next game with them. I actually want to see that see Bullet in 10U Texas Fate Warriors 10U. Considering that they just have a common opponent with the Sleazy Mob, and considering what the score, how close it was with the Bullet game compared to what the look of that Texas Faith Sleazy Mob game was, man. I think that's the next step for that back outside boys. I think that's what they back outside. So yeah, man, I like to see that. I see a lot of stuff, but hey.
Facts. And then they had a 12U Lancaster Bulldogs 38 over Texas Fate Warriors 14.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are definitely the talk of the town. I know they're taking a couple of losses, but they're an extremely competitive team that could definitely make the championship game. They're a feisty bunch, to say the least. I think both teams got kind of some personal fouls and stuff going on in their game, and we got to tone that down a little bit. But yeah, when they come, the fight come with it. Apparently, all right.
Hey, I still need to know that running back. I still haven't
Tyreek
got a
Noble. Tyreek Noble.
Okay, there we go.
Tyreek Noble.
Did you see him, Raymond, or you just got his name?
Man, I had to track him down, man. I had to track him down and talk to some coaches and stuff like that, man. But apparently, bro, he is Pat. He's over at DeSoto Junior High, 8th grade kid, and you know what I'm saying. So he's in that DeSoto pipeline. But his name is Tyreek Noble. That's his name.
Hey, that kid is a dog, man. He definitely is a Heisman candidate on that 12U level.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get into the Leopards versus Grand Prairie Hurricane. But before we get into that, man, that 6U game was the game of the week for the Big U Sports League. We haven't covered 6U this year, but this game here, I'm telling you, it was fire. You got Mason Williams versus D3 Jordan III, right? That's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it was a fire game. We're going to get to the highlight before we get to the scores. Let's check them out. Foul Leopard, D3, get the ball. Have a great run to start off the opening drive. Make one miss. Come back around to the side of the field. Switch ball to the right hand. He's still running. Get to the 40, make another one miss. And he finally take it down at the 30-yard line. Then we have DJ Jordan again. Direct snap up the middle. He hit the hole. To the 10, to the 5. Nobody catching him. Touchdown. Left foul. Heisman himself, Mr. DJ. Jordan himself, man, D3. Then we got Mason Williams, his turn. Grand Prairie Hurricane. Oh, he made one miss. Oh, now he turned on the Jets. Man, that's a big old kid moving, man. Came into D3. Heisman catch him. Oh, no, he came to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Grand Prairie Hurricane. Mason Williams, Heisman candidate, dancing on to the end zone. It's a fire game. It's a fire game. It was the 6U game of the week. Extra point. In and out. Oh, make him break his ankles. Touchdown. Extra point is good. Grand Prairie Hurricane. Good move by that young man. And it is the game of the week. Big U Sports 6U. We never covered 6U. It was a fire game. But hey, D3, D Jordan get it back himself. Bring it to the outside. Get to the 40. In and out. Cut it back across the field. Man, that man is amazing. Switch hands with the ball. Now he's to the 50. He's to the 40. To the 30. To the 20. 10. Touchdown. Mr. Heisman himself, D3 Jordan, man. That kid is amazing. Heisman candidate. Might be the front runner. Heisman versus Heisman. Going at it right now, man. You got Mason Williams versus D3 Jordan going through right now. Hey, you got Mason Williams. He get his turn back. You're looking at the defense. Hike the ball, direct snap to him. Oh, he go right to the hole. Hit the hole. Big man running again. He turn on the Jets. Ain't nobody catch him. There you go. Heisman versus Heisman. Can the other Heisman catch him? Can DJ Jordan catch him? Touchdown, Grand Prairie Hurricane, man. Point at him. Mason Williams. Oh, he swim on him. He swim on him. Ready to go, man. It is a great game. They bring us to 12-7. Grand Prairie Hurricanes. Mason Williams and Heisman Cannon doing his thing, but D3 Jordan coming back. Say, I'm on offense. Give me the ball back after halftime. Oh, Jordan, make one miss. Cut up the field. Make another miss. Make one miss. Oh, okay. You got my foot. Oh, he still got his flag. Touchdown. Heisman candidate. D3, man. For the Wichita Fall Leopards. Like his coach telling him that's where they run. And it's a Heisman candidate game, man. Heisman versus Heisman. Go for the extra point. D3 the Heisman candidate again. Around the corner. Extra point is good. That man is a certified dog. He needs a Heisman pole. I like that. I like that. Okay. Mason Williams get a chance back. Hit the hole. I like how this kid hit the hole. He front the hole, stood up in the middle. You get to the 50. You get to the 40, but he chased down by Jordan. the Heisman candidate. He said, no, not today. But first down, Mason Williams. It wasn't enough, but turnover down. Jordan get the ball for the one more time. Oh, cut up the field. Make a miss, hit the ground. He get to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Oh, not enough speed. 20, 10, touchdown. Front runner, Heisman, DJ, Jordan the third, man. Touchdown.
Let's go, Doug.
We got D3 in the building, man. Wichita Falls Leopard, MVP candidate. He might be in the front runners, man. Introduce yourself.
My name is Darren Jordan, aka the third.
And what
I play quarterback, receiver, and safety.
And how you feel about playing against some competition against Mason Williams over the other running back candidate? How you feel playing against him? And he scored like 4 touchdowns. How you feel about them touchdowns today? So what you want the world to know about you, and how do you train to be a good player like you are?
I just practice every day, and I just try my best every game.
Man, there you go, man. D3, Heisman County. You might be the front runner. Where you from, man?
Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls.
Let them know. Let them know. Big E, baby.
Big E, Wichita Falls Leopards in the building, man. Hey, man, y'all see it. That kid is amazing. Heisman versus Heisman candidate. That was an amazing game. I'm glad I went. What y'all think about them highlights?
Say, man, one, that was a fire game. That was a fire game. It really was, man. And a lot of people, Pat always tells everybody this, and I stand by this too, man. Your flag division and your traditional side, man, that really shows the strength of your organization. Like, because that's where you build your foundation is with your flag levels, man. And so just seeing that those flag kids that we have, and we got some amazing flag kids, like. And they're like every team has an amazing kid, man. Mason Williams showed out, man. He is definitely going to be a name that you're going to hear about. But that D3, man, that D3 is, bruh, like, you know, and it's his heart. Like he's a certified dog. Like he is a certified dog. He's not the biggest kid out there, but he's a dog and he is extremely fast. I don't know if him and Mason run track. Parents, y'all got it. If they don't run track, both of them need to be running track, because if they can add to the speed that they already have, man, they're going to be some amazing football players in their future, bro. Like,
but also speaking of, it was another player too that we can't sleep on. Number 24, Ashton Van Dane. Man, he was on defense, pulling flag stopper, could never get around him. So that's why he helped out D3 from not letting Mason get loose. He was putting flags in the backfield all night, and he scored a touchdown. He's a big kid too, big 6-year-old.
Yeah, man. I think I saw highlights of that kid too in some videos, man. So, bro, again, the talent level that we have is not. And I know y'all guys hear us talk about our main kids and the kids that we, see showcase, but they wouldn't do this. This is a team game. So, Wichita Falls is a really, really, really good flag team, man. So I look forward to seeing them down the road.
So that game ended up being 31-13. Hey, Mason didn't have enough, and company didn't have enough to beat DJ and company.
Well, look, and DJ running like the road runner, bro. Like them highlights is I mean, it's like a 10-year-old running down the field as fast as he got down there, bro. It's crazy.
Now, what amazed me is the way he cut up the field. Yes, his angles he takes.
His vision, his vision. Like he's finding creases and he finds lanes, at full, and he's stopping at full speed and restarting at full speed. You know what I mean? Like, and just watching him go down the sideline, there were several plays where he just killed other kids' angles. Like they had angles on him, but his speed, once he's straight line. Like, I don't know. I put it like this. I like to see him and G-Baby just in a 40-yard dash. because they got to be two of the fastest kids like on that level. Like they are extremely fast. But Mason is fast too. A Train is fast, man. Again, great, amazing flag levels that we got there.
And I'm gonna say this. Normally we do the Heisman voting at the end of the season. We're gonna extend it past the playoffs, like because I feel like you're just gonna get some more Heisman on Heisman matchups. We're gonna wait till the end of the playoffs before we have the voting meeting, and Heisman's not gonna be given out to December the 22nd anyway. So we might as well let the whole playoffs play out and see who won it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and then move right along to the 8U scores. Wichita Falls Leopards 33-6 over Grand Prairie Hurricanes.
Yeah, and Ashton's brother Aaron is on that 8U team, man. He's that running back for that 8U team. It looks like they got busy as well. That Wichita Falls 8U team is really starting to pick up pace. They had a really good win last weekend against the Cardinals. Was it last weekend? The weekend before that? I'm not for sure. But they had a really good win against the Dallas Cardinals 8U team. And then to follow that up with this good win right here, man, it looks like they are preparing for the playoffs as well. I know that they have a really good matchup next weekend against the North Texas Chiefs. And you know, the Chiefs 8U, boss man Zane and all of those guys over there, man, they really do need to get back on track. So I'm pretty sure they're going to show up to Wichita Falls pretty hungry this upcoming weekend.
And I'm gonna say this: shout out to Wichita Falls. They're 5-2 currently in third place on the AU division. So they showing their strength for real.
And then on the 10U level, Wichita Falls took a loss 6-32 Grand Prairie Hurricanes way.
That one, I'm sorry, I'm looking through records and everything else while we're talking. Wichita Falls, that has them at 4-3, and then Grand Prairie is at, can't even see this. But I would say it was kind of surprising as well. It looked like they're at 2-5. Are we sure we got the right score up there? Maybe we got the right score up there. But you said the Hurricanes won that one?
Hurricanes won 32-6. That was the scores got sent in.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that
verify
one.
that in the comments right now. Did the Grand Prairie
Yeah, y'all
Hurricanes
verify that one in the comment. Verify that for me in the
32-6?
comment.
Let me know right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
No,
This is what I got sent in.
I'm looking at the scores, Pat, that you put. I mean that was in the thing, and that's not what that says. It says the 10U. It was 18-0 Leopards to Canes. The 32-6 score should be the North Texas Chiefs 12U versus the North Texas.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to say something just confused the hell out of me. So yeah,
Right.
Hall of Fame.
That's
Yeah, we get to blame this on Hall of Fame.
Okay.
18-0 Wichita Falls over the Hurricanes. Yeah, you kind of mixed the score up from the 12U game.
That's the 12.
Yeah,
that's
the 12U score. Yeah, was the Chiefs over the Wichita Falls Leopards, 32-6.
You sure right. That's
So
what y'all about in the comments. You right.
Yeah, so 10U game, 10U score was the Wichita Falls Leopards 18 to the Grand Prairie Hurricanes 0. So that's the correct score on it. All right. The Leopards do have a really big 10U team. We had talked about that earlier this year, man. They got some big linemen on that team. I think they just kind of had an inconsistent year. So it's a good win for them against the Canes team that is growing as well. And then on the 12U, you actually had the North Texas Chiefs Elite 12U play the Wichita Falls Leopards 12U, and that score was Chiefs 32 to the Leopards 6.
Right, which sets up a pivotal matchup on the 12U between the North Texas Chiefs Elite and the Texas Faith Warriors this week. And that'll be on a Sunday, so that's going to be a different game on a Sunday. Everybody check that out. And everything is about playoff positioning right now, everything. So stay tuned for that big game that's coming up on the 12U between the Chiefs and the Warriors. Let's see who's going to get that. Look like it's for fourth place.
And then that brings us to the end of the scores because Carter's didn't play. They was off this week.
Mm-hmm. Cardinals was out this week, man. So again, big shout out to everybody. Uh, Getting close to the playoffs. Um, Shout out to the Heisman candidates. They did their thing this weekend. 8U last week we talked about our flag kids, man. This week we got Aaron Vaden, Kyrie Ingram, Tink Crosley, DeMarcio Hall. You know what I'm saying? So those four names are holding strong. Again, guys, promote your kids. If we got other kids on AU, I should have other names on AU, but we don't. So these are the four kids that they have been really putting them out there, and we've been seeing how they getting down. So Mr. Aaron Vaden, Kyrie Ingram, Tink Crosley, DeMarcio Hall, man, them AU Heisman candidates right there from those squads, man. So and actually, now that I look at it, besides Kyrie, everybody that on that list won this weekend and did their thing. So man, shout out to the AU division.
Then we also have the All-Star game coming up. Talk about that a little bit, Pat.
Woo! Hey, excited about this. We put this out this morning, and we've already had coaches reach out to us about being on the All-Star committee. We'll have an All-Star committee meeting this Sunday night about 6 o'clock. We know we got Cowboy fans out there, so we'll let them do this meeting before they go out there and get slaughtered by the 49ers. But
they ain't not slaughtered.
but Raymond and I are in talks with some manufacturers of the uniforms and stuff like that. They're gonna do us some cool mock-up. They already told us one of the ideas that they want to do for the mock-ups. We won't say it here until the mock-ups come. But yeah, man, start nominating your kids. There'll be a form out for the All-Star nominees today. And so look for it on the Facebook page. It'll be a form. You know what? It won't be on Facebook. I'm sorry. We're going to send it directly to the coaches. We put it on Facebook. We'll have 99,000 people nominate. So we're going to send it directly to the coaches. You nominate, and we'll tell you how many nominations you get, because depending on your record, it depends on how many kids you get to nominate. So obviously, if you're a first place team, you're going to get to nominate more players, and down the line, and so on and so on. This is Dallas versus Fort Worth. It makes sense. We got a lot of teams on the Fort Worth side, a lot of teams on the Dallas side, and it makes sense for practice. So, if you're on the Fort side, you get together and practice in Fort Worth. If you're on the Dallas side, you get together somewhere and practice in Dallas. Hey, if anybody wants me or Raymond to be a head coach or an OC or a DC on y'all squad, y'all let us know. I just volunteered my brother. But hey, I might want to coach on one of them levels, except flag. Don't put me on flag. But I coach the 8, 10, 12. I go out there and coach one of those levels. So if y'all want us to coach, let us know, and we'll do that. But yeah, man, the All-Star is going to be fun. We're going to have All-Star weekend, December the 21st and 22nd. On the 21st, we got the All-Star game. We'll do some fun stuff at halftime of all the games. Maybe we'll have some of the parents or the team moms or something participate in a little flag game at halftime or something. Then we're gonna have the Heisman Trophy and the Lyman Awards dinner the next day. So we're not only promoting Heisman Pro, now the linemen that are gonna win some cool awards too. Their awards are gonna be pretty cool.
Hey, yeah, man, all your linemen, MVPs, submit. I'm getting some. We're putting together something special for y'all, but I need everybody to submit so you can be a part of this. Submit to Hall of Fame TV in my email, darrenpope28@gmail.com.
As a matter of fact, Michaela, the athletic coordinator, will be reaching out to all the head coaches. If you want her to talk to your individual head coaches on each level, just get with her the information. She's going to log down the lineman that you submit for consideration, and then she's going to log down your Heisman Trophy candidates as well. So when Michaela calls, do not avoid her call. When Michaela calls, pick up the phone. When Michaela text her back. Don't call me. You can call Hall of Fame. Don't call me. I appreciate it.
Hey, but it's playoff time now. Everybody gonna be at one central location. So now, can nobody hide? I will be able to see all the kids. So please promote them so I can go actually look at them. Raymond
Yes,
will look at them
sir.
too, but promote them. I want to know who. I can just look at anybody, but let me know who I need to go look at. Because there's
Yeah,
gonna be so
talk
many
to
guys
us.
that day. I can't get them all, but let me know who I need to look at. So I'm gonna look at all the kids that's not on the list right now. I'm looking for new kids.
Right, right. Because I've seen the kids that have being promoted and being put out there. I'm finding some gems. There's always gems, man. There's a lot of good kids out here on all these teams. All these teams got good kids. All these kids are good, y'all. Let's just say that. I know we do differentiate between a top kid and a kid that may not be top, but man, like literally, all these kids are amazing. They're great. We want to make sure that we promote and recognize all of them, right? And especially the ones that are trying their best and trying their hardest. So, guys, like that's why we ask for every team to submit a Heisman candidate and a lineman, because even if your team is 0-6, right? There's still kids on there that still deserve to be recognized. We want to recognize all of them. I was watching a story not too long ago where somebody said that they played Little League and they never won a game throughout all Little League, and they went on to win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? The NFL Super Bowl, but their experience with Little League was like they never won anything. You know what I mean? So just because you don't have that record does not mean that we don't want to recognize those kids and make sure that we're putting all of our kids on a platform, man, because that's what we're here to do first. You know what I'm saying? Is to make sure that they feel as great as they possibly can and get them a good pathway, man. So submit your kids. Submit your kids.
Oh, let me say one more thing too. And I don't know if you have the Graphic Hall of Fame, but the basketball.
That
We
was
got.
up next. We were thinking just alike. That is up next. Basketball,
Let's
man. Big
go.
U Sports have basketball coming up. Winter basketball. Sign your kids up. Hall of Fame TV will be a part of this. Sign your kids up today. Give me more information about it, Pat.
All right, so we got exciting news. We got the basketball coming up. We already have at least half the teams in the league that are committed to playing in the league, and we're bringing on my boy Quinn. He's gonna bring about 4 or 5 other teams with him and stuff, and he's gonna help us get this thing off the ground. Though he's big in basketball, so shout out to him. You can reach out to him. Reach out to bigyouthInfo@gmail.com. Hall of Fame TV, Hall of Fame. You know how he do when we have championship. We're gonna set up the media room and all that. We're gonna do this like NCAA basketball or something, where these kids get to shine on the basketball. And also for you football teams, this is an opportunity to keep your football players together in the off season so they don't hit the transfer portal.
No, facts. Hey, what that you that brought up a big man league? A big man league for the big boys?
Man,
That might be
look,
far-fetched, but I don't know.
hey, somebody actually, I talked to somebody about that. For the spring season, of course, we're gonna do big man challenge, but we're actually gonna do some big man 7-on-7 type stuff too. I tried to introduce this 2 years ago, and everybody thought I was crazy as hell. But we're gonna introduce it now. We don't care what nobody say. It's going down. And shout out to all the teams that have reached out to Big Youth that say they want to tap in for next year. BigYouthInfo@gmail.com. Come get your interview now, man. Hey, be a special guest of ours at the Super Bowl. We got a lot of teams that are talking to us that want to rock with us, man. We got room for you, man, and we're going to show you love. Y'all come rock with us. BigYouthInfo@gmail.com for all the teams that are wanting to get in next year. And, man, shout out to the fans out there, because we're getting a lot of emails of people and DMs and all this of people that want to get into the league. They're like, how can I get my child in the league? Like, every week we're getting those emails. Every week people are trying to get into the league. They're not asking about, hey, how do I get on this team? They're trying to figure out how to get in the league, which means they'll be on one of y'all teams. So, man, shout out to the fans out there of Big U, baby. It's going down. Hey.
Hey, shit, Big U got his own portal. You know what I'm saying? Where Big U got his own portal, man. It is not from the teens and the kids that's already existing. It's a lot of people. Like Pat says, a lot of people on the outside of the league. They see, kind of how we rock, man, and they want their kids over here and they want to attach them to, a team that's in this league, right? So man, that's a testament to the teams, testament to you guys, man, and how y'all rock and the level of play that's going on over here, boy. Because I can tell you, you look around the city and the state and all of that. Big U got that heat. Big U got that heat. Like I would seriously put y'all up against. There's maybe one or two teams outside this league. You know what I'm saying? That I would say they got that juice, but bro, let's just be real. Like the juice is here. So, man, big shout out to all of y'all and what y'all do on a weekly basis, man, and how y'all represent, run y'all's orgs and things like that. So,
no doubt. Hey, and shout out TNT. I know they didn't get to play last week because everybody keep ducking, man. The whole Metroplex is the duck elite when it comes to TNT, man. Y'all quit ducking my boys, man. God, dog.
Hey, look, man, I used to have a flyer, a thing that I put out called, it was an award, man. It was ducking season, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all, like, this is out to all the teams that have been on their schedule. y'all knew what y'all was getting into when y'all signed up for it. You know what I mean? So we get down the road and y'all see how they get down. And then, now all of a sudden, I mean, they literally had a 10U team that did not want to play them. They have 10U teams that don't want to play them. Listen, think about how that sounds. They are 8-year-olds. We can't get 10-year-old teams to play them. And I feel bad. And my boy Zim, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to hear his mouth every time it happens. Y'all like, but there's nothing I can do. Like I told him, I can't force them to come over and take this whooping. Like you can't force them to come take the whooping, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know what else to do. I mean, I don't know whether to have them play 11U games. You know what I mean? And I know everybody ain't ducking. I know everybody ain't been asked and everybody, but the ones, let's just keep it 100. The ones that have been on their schedule that have bagged out last minute, pulled out, ran away, did all of that, like, yeah, man, you getting a whole award. You might as well need to show up on Heisman night so we can give out the ducking award.
No, hey, as a matter of fact, and some of them, and most of them have been cross-play situations. We're going to put the top 5 teams that have ducked TNT. We'll have that list out next week.
I got you.
Don't duck my guy. They need that work, y'all, because let's be 100. Like they going off. Their whole goal is to go off and represent. You know what I'm saying? And on a national level down the road. And if they're successful, then that success translates back to the city, the state. You know what I'm saying? And what they put on. Like, and so let's just try to stick to our words. Like we gonna play them. Let's say we gonna play them. If you're not gonna play them, let's not wait till Thursday and Friday night to decide that you're not gonna play them.
Yeah, let's don't act like our whole squad is sick all of a sudden and all that goofy stuff. So I'm full of piss and vinegar today because I'm tired of the stupid stuff myself. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody can go on Facebook and go crazy, but then when it comes to these matchups, it's amazing how people get all friendly and stuff. So it is what it is.
But man, it's playoffs time. We're not gonna do sauce of the week, drip of the week. Sauce of the week this week. We're gonna wait till next week till they get a little cold when y'all start putting out y'all new cold outfits for the weather. It is about to get cold. It's playoff time. I love it. I love when this get cold weather come. And also
speaking of cold, Pat, tell them about the merch, the setup for the merch.
Okay, so yeah, we just had a meeting today. We're gonna set up merch tent at the playoffs or whatever.
How can I get that Big U Sports League merch?
Hey, you asked for it. We got it. Big U Sports League merch. Go to our website, thebigutheleague.com. Go to the merch tab and choose the merch you want. We got t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, and anything you need. Thebigutheleague.com. Our staff will create these pieces for you and mail them off to you. Drop ship at the drop of a dime. Big U Sports League merch at thebigutheleague.com.
And I guess since people don't like shopping online, we're just going to bring the merch to you. So we'll have merch at the games. Y'all come get some of them hoodies, some of them beanies, some of them shirts, and represent the league, man. A lot of people have asked us for it, but I don't see nobody running around with a Big U Sports League merch. So we're going to put it in your face. Y'all come out there and get it at the playoffs, man. We got you.
And then that brings us to the end of the show. Y'all got anything else I want the people to know before we get up out of here?
I think this show has been a whole infomercial. So, hey, we'll have playoff talk next week. We'll definitely have the ticket prices, the location, the time of the game. The games kind of almost have it predicted about who's going to be playing who, but we're just going to let everything play out this weekend because there will be some shakeup for the playoffs. And then we'll have everything next week's show. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to do a special Sunday night show next week so we can do the playoff edition. We get the playoffs early so everybody can plan for the playoffs. Are you good with that Hall of Fame? We'll go live.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right, we'll go live. We'll do a live playoff version, then we'll come back and do the regular show next Monday. We'll do a live playoff version. Oh, we can't do it this Sunday night. Oh, my Lord. Can we do that? If the Cowboys are losing at halftime, we'll come in with a live show. If CD Lamb to drop 10 passes and they down 34-3, we'll do a live show. That'll divert your attention from the massacre.
Are they playing early or late that day?
Nah, they got a Sunday night game, bro.
Oh well, we can do it early. What we got going on early? We can do it early Sunday.
We got the basketball meeting at 5 p.m. I did say something about a 6 p.m. meeting, but we can for the All-Star, but we can actually do the All-Star meeting maybe at 4 o'clock. Yeah, we could come on at 6 o'clock and drop an hour playoff show. That's what we do. Sunday night, y'all tune in 6 p.m. playoff show. We'll start talking about the seeds and the matchups and all that good stuff. And any coaches that want to come on, y'all welcome to come on. We'll have a free for all.
I'm with it.
I'm with that.
Let's do it. Salute.
And there you have it, man. Let's bring us to the end of week 8. Oh, you got something, Raymond? Bring us to end of week 8. Submit your MVPs. Big man. It's going down. This last week into the Big U Sports League. I want to see the action. Playoff time. We about to get into it. We see y'all next time. Week 9. Big U Sports League. What it do, man? It's your boy Hall of Fame TV. We in the building. It's going down December 13th through the 16th, 2024. D1 Nation National Championship. Hall of Fame TV will be in the building. In Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest national tournaments going down. Hey, if you want to join, you have to win your league. You got to be a league champion to be a part of this D1 Nation national tournament. Also, you got to be a part of the NISD. Sign up now. Don't wait till you think you're going to win. You know you're going to win. Sign up today. And then pay your $450 per team. You guarantee 3 games in the D1 Nation national tournament in Dallas, Texas. Hit me up today. It's going down. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Hall of Fame TV. We in the building.